because we're on about pranks at the moment, about the stuff that you've done. The producer, sorry mate, do you want to tell the story about feeding somebody an onion?
It was a radio show I used to produce at a rival radio station.
Yeah, at a rival radio show, and they were doing this thing. You were doing a thing of pranks for the day, weren't you?
Yes.
And he fed a man, and you didn't hear this, John, because you had bum trouble. He fed a man an onion, and it wasn't just a small onion.
He ate it like an apple.
Imagine that.
And I got it was one as big as his head. Eat it.
See, the bigger ones are milder, aren't they? It's a different challenge, isn't it?
Not this one.
That was like, not this
one. The look in your face was brilliant.
Yeah, I've covered it in salt. I did that with my brother once. I made him eat dog food for 20 quid. And he got 3 mouthfuls through, and then he went, "No, I ain't doing that, Russ, I ain't doing that." And I threw up into a sink. But I didn't give him the 20 quid because he's supposed to eat the whole tub. So, Sam, now you once, correct me if I'm wrong, you locked your now girlfriend in a room on her own and made her watch gay porn?
I should clear this up. I didn't lock her in a room.
You told me.
I was there, and she got locked in a room with said gay porn in Spain by a very nice Spanish man who had an amazing sense of humour. She actually came through it well. She's stronger, you could say.
So, the story we're going to tell is about a mate of ours called Richie. But it isn't really a prank, but it was, he turned up. You know someone's quite drunk when you turn up. There's a thing called the Chariton Beer Festival, which is full of very ruddy-faced sort of farmers, very sort of big, not a lot of GCSEs, a lot of sideburns going around. It's a proper... real ale. You'd love it, maybe right up. You'd be sat there warming cider, and it's fantastic. And Richie turned up wearing a pair of pants...
and a Botafogo top.
He had a Botafogo, and he was holding a candle, unless I'm very much mistaken, which instantly made me think he'd obviously got to that level of drunkenness where he'd gone, right, just before I go out, do I have my pants? Do I have my Botafogo top? Nearly forgot my candle. I'd looked a right idiot. Basically, what happened is he got very naked in front of a lot of people who were listening to jazz, I think.
It was actually Fruck who called in the show. He was the voice of reason in his ear. He actually quoted the lines, "Everybody loves a naked person."
That's it, yeah. Our friend Tom was there just literally as, he was drunk. Richie was horribly drunk, and Tom, or Fruck, whatever, was just going, "That's right. I think this party would be a lot better if you took all your clothes off." I don't know if anyone listening at home has ever been in that situation where you've heard this evil voice. Maybe you've got that in your head. I know whenever I drink, which is very rarely, I normally find myself in front of a mirror shouting at myself, just kind of, "Look at you prick." And that's probably why I don't do it anymore. What happens to you when you get drunk, John?
Oh,
you were cooking mince the other day.
Oh, that was separate. Cooking's nice, takes your mind off stuff. That was a separate issue. But drinking, it's a myriad of things. Sometimes it makes me happier, sometimes it makes me sadder. Sambuca's what I'll drink if I'm in a bad mood, I want to be happy. Discovered Sambuca makes me happy by accident. I was in a foul mood and I thought, well, I'll go to bed, I'll have a bucket of chicken wings and I'll watch Resident Evil 2. I think we've all been there.
Hey, I tell you what, that's going to perk you up if nothing does. Chicken and evil, go on.
And I got Sambuca, a bottle of Sambuca and a shot glass, and I just laid in bed drinking shots. And then I had about 4 or 5, and then I thought, I'm in a really good mood. So I turned the film off and went and did something else.
Really?
Although not driving.
But that could have... What's so scary about that is the fact that we're not sure whether it was the Sambuca or the murder and the chicken.
Yeah, it might have been the zombies.
Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, seeing all them people slaughtered, that's really put me up, that. I'm going to go out and do something. I wonder what. Dun, dun, dun. You know those things you do in life that you feel compelled to do, those quirky